Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading for January the 10th through to the 16th. We have the Ace of Cups has come out. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy to come through for you. We'll talk about that in a second. But yes, definitely love, healing, raw emotion and joy is really part of what's sparking your passion here at this moment. This is representing the element of fire in your reading this week, and the Ace of Cups is just like pure joy and birth, the birth of something, the birth of a spark, the birth of a feeling. So this is what's really motivating you. So it can be a very, it can be the start of a relationship. It can be the start of getting really excited about, motivated about something related to career. It can be, you know, the birth of something very creative. So there's this sense of just getting very excited. It's a beautiful energy, the Ace of Cups, when it comes through. So that is in the element of fire. I'm looking at the 4 elements today, pulling a card for each, and the element fire is all about what it is that you find that you're going to be doing, or what is it that motivating, what sort of goals you could be setting, what's exciting you. So love could be one of your goals. Love might be one of the things that you find yourself doing a lot of loving. Love or even self-love might be a motivation or a driver to find that love. So that's very much, you know, on your mind, this sense of love coming through with this Ace of Cups. And it can also be healing, love and healing and joy. These are the sort of things that you're either doing or looking for this week. So yeah, very nice energy coming through. So we are looking at this week. At the end of this week, Mercury goes retrograde and it's in the sign of Aquarius. So it's only at the very tail end of this week. And also the other influence that we're seeing this week really strongly is the full moon in Cancer that's coming in next week, actually, around the 18th, 17th, 18th. And that is actually feeling the pull of it this week, because that full moon energy is a really potent moon. In particular, it's in opposition to Pluto, which is in the sign of Capricorn. And so we're feeling the intuitive and emotional pull of this. And so this is why I think with the Ace of Cups coming in, you might be really connected to that. There's new feelings coming in, which is nice. So let's pull a card for the element of air. This is what you're thinking about, who you're thinking about, what sort of ideas you're working on, what sort of communication is coming in. And we have 3 cards coming in. I've got everything upside down, so I'll turn it up the right way. Okay, we've got all our cards now, which is good. So we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Okay, what you're thinking about is your security. Really definitely looking at something, wanting something very stable here. With the 10 of Pentacles, this could be achievement, you know, looking at achievement. And it can also be some kind of legacy that you're wanting to bring in. So these are the sort of things that I think that you're really going to be thinking about, working on. We've also got the 10 of Swords, which is the element of air, and I feel like this is around an idea that you're letting go of. It could have been a belief or an idea, a fixed idea that you have gone, no, I'm letting go of that. I don't believe that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. It could be around your home situation, your security, or a secure relationship or job that you have coming in. It can be related to those sort of things. The 10 of Swords creates the space for transformation. It's an energy of the upward spiral energy, where the energy starts rising, ascending, because you've let go of something and let it transform. And we can see the darkness is being lifted and there's a new dawn of some sort. So, you know, you've got 2 10s. This is very much endings. Finishing and completion. And then you've got the Ace of Cups, which is stepping into something really new here, which is feeling really, really good. You know, there's a lot of emotion around it and a lot of love. So yeah, in terms of what it is, the 10 of Pentacles, you're wanting to bring in some kind of security, and it could be some kind of belief system around where it is that a thought about where it is that you're living, or something to do with your family as well. So this actually feels good, because it feels like you're kind of culling an energy that was no longer needed and created space for something really beautiful to come through. So in terms of the element of water, you've got the King of Wands. So the element of water is how you're feeling about things. It's your emotions. It's your love and relationships. It can also represent intuition. So the King of Wands is very much a fiery, passionate energy. So this is with this and the cup of love, the things that you might be doing, and with the passionate lover here, where you can put those two together to work out what's going on there. But definitely for some of you, there's a lot of loving and a lot of passion going on here. The King of Wands is also an energy of just getting really motivated and passionate about something, you know, just feeling very very in control in a way, because this is what I want. This is what, you know, I'm taking action on how I'm feeling and it feels good. I know this is what I want. So that's also a nice energy to come through. It can be an Aries. It is a card of Aries around. So if there's an Aries around, you might be having some feelings for them, or somebody that has that Aries like fire energy. So it could also be a Leo or a Sag, but it can also just be someone that has that kind of passionate energy around them. It's a card of leadership as well, creative leadership. So this is where you might be feeling really like this is something you're wanting to bring in. You know, there's a lot of emotions around that. Either way, the King of Wands is very much like heart open, heart full, willing to take action based on what the heart is saying to you. So, I think that you're, it's a really, passionate energy to come in with this King of Wands. It's a beautiful energy. So I feel like you are connecting into passion. However, that is applying, it doesn't have to represent a person in your life, because you've got the Ace of Cups. This could be passionate about studying different breeds of dogs. So I don't know, whatever it is that you might be interested in. It could be passionate about learning more about the plants of Bolivia. I don't know. It could be anything. So it doesn't have to necessarily be related to a person, but I am feeling that it could be for some of you. So in terms of your element, the element of earth, which relates to your material resources, the security that you need, the things that bring stability. So it can be related to money, to health, to your body, to your home, and to your career. But your career and work can also connect to the fire energy, which is that Ace of Cups. So there's something beautiful birthing there and something to celebrate there. The moon energy is interesting because, you know, we do know that full moon energy is going to start having a pull, and I feel like you're going to feel it in your earth element around the home. So this is where you could be getting some very sort of wild, and you know, the full moons they used to call it lunacy, and the werewolf comes out with the full moon because it's this kind of wildness, this wild physical expression, the untamed part of you, the shadow side can come out, and that's what we could be seeing around the moon, around just a very sensual energy around the home. So, and just around in general, I think people are going to be finding you very attractive, Taurus, with this energy, and very alluring, I would say. So the moon energy definitely the moon represents Cancer. Cancer can represent the home. So I'm kind of getting a very strong home vibe here. This might be where you might feel like, you know, I don't know, just being uninhibited is kind of what I'm getting, wanting to be uninhibited in those kind of areas. So you might feel like just indulging a little bit in some things, and that's kind of what I'm getting for that, wanting to be really uninhibited. So you might want to be spending something on something nice, purchase something big, or, just do something really nice and, perhaps luxurious. But walk around the house naked at night, or whatever it is that feels good for you. It's just letting go of some of your inhibitions, and it could be the same thing to do with the way you're communicating as well. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is very strong. It's very direct, and it could be very much that you saying no to something very clearly as well, and letting go of some of those inhibitions that you might previously not have said something in a certain way, but now you kind of feel like you can. So in a weird way, you feel more confident and assertive because it's this kind of wild nature is not in a this like untamed spirit is coming out a little bit and giving you a little bit more motivation and confidence, which is nice. So as a message, as a higher message, the other thing with the moon is it can reveal things to you that you previously didn't know. So it could be revealing, affairs, or revealing something around money, or revealing something around the home. It doesn't have to necessarily a bad thing. Maybe someone's having an affair in the office and you find out about it or something. It can be that, it does reveal a few things to you. But I'm not necessarily getting that this is particularly negative. I'm kind of getting this as a nice energy. You're going to enjoy this. And because your sign is exalted in the moon, I think that this is going to feel really good for you. So, message from spirit. Okay, so from the higher realms, this is the message of what's coming in. We've got the fish, which is the element of water. So it's kind of saying, don't listen to fear. Okay, it's understanding the difference between when the intuition, like I feel like your third eye is wide open kind of energy. So you're seeing a lot on this intuitive level. And so whilst you also see that, you also see when you're going into those shadow worlds and those intuitive realms, you can also sometimes be hard to work out whether this is your intuition telling you to do something or whether the fear is trying to stop you to do this. And so I'm kind of getting with the fish energy is this is giving you courage. It's very cute. I'm seeing you getting the courage to do a few things. Again, like that untamed, uninhibited spirit, the courage to do things that previously you might not have done. So it's actually very, very lovely. And it's very freeing. So it's a very, very nice energy to come through for you, Taurus. And I've got a smile on my face when I'm tuning into this energy because they keep showing me, I don't know why, Mr. Darcy from Bridget Jones's Diary, how he was always kind of that reserved kind of person. And then finally he kind of lets her know that how he feels about her. And it's kind of that energy of finally saying something or doing something that was there and you kind of didn't allow yourself to do it for whatever reason. So just, finding the courage to do something, which is really lovely. So that's it, Taurus. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care. And if you want to find out more about 2022, the yearly readings are out. If you haven't already taken a look at that, the link is in the description box below. So thanks, Taurus, and see you next time.